Welcome to the Lighthouse Experiment, a Freedom Center Church podcast.
You have to approve it. Sick. All right. Yeah. I don't even know.
So it was the plan for the discussion.
Well, first off, I'll do the intro and then, I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go. Kind of want to figure out why people won't do this job. One, two, why like the general consensus is that it sucks and it's the worst, most downtrodden thing you could ever do, which is absolutely false.
Absolutely, dude.
Also,
we can.
Also, we'll probably talk about that Arby's burger that was just.
Oh, dude, that was pretty good. Gotta admit it.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna do the intro and then we'll kick it off. All right. So, welcome back to the Lighthouse Experiment Podcast. Same show, different lineup tonight. Ashley is out of the building, but we have one half of the greatest EMS tandem of all time, Dan Craig. We should.
What's up?
I think we should call you DC.
Yeah, it's been done before.
I've done it. I say it all the time, and people look at me like, "Who are you talking about?"
Yeah.
But who do you think?
I'm cool with it. I mean, you can call me whatever you want.
All right. And of course, myself, as Ashley says, Chaplain Jim Parkin. Anyway, we're back. So, I don't know. I don't have an agenda. We're just going to talk about the EMS world, kind of the climate.
Sounds good.
Yep. So, anyway, so we had, I can't remember who I was talking to. Oh, I had Chris Petrello on a few weeks ago, and he brought that up with like, the question was, if you had like if any of your kids, would you steer them towards this industry? And I was like, well, oddly enough, my son's down. He wants to do it. So yeah, I would. And then we were talking about getting people actually interested in wanting to be involved in the EMS. Partly because people want to be cops and they want to be firemen.
Right.
But for whatever
nobody ever really wants to grow up and be an ambulance driver.
I don't know. I know. So for me, like when I came through, it was all just kind of like the training was that everybody was lying. Every call is BS. Everybody's a scumbag. And of course, sometimes that's true, but
yeah, sometimes.
Not every
time. Definitely not always the case, no.
So I don't know, what was like when you came through, what was the training like? Was that like the fashion at which they like, was there a lot of that discussion?
I mean, yeah, there was. I mean, I don't think that's changed too much, to be honest. I think that's something that'll always be here. Just kind of a part of our sense of humor. So, I mean, I don't think that's an element that'll ever leave EMS. It's kind of how we get through the day.
Right.
By making fun of people.
Well, that
making
part,
light of situations.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess what I'm saying is like just this attitude, like it's the worst case scenario of jobs.
Right. That's not the case at all. There's not really much else I can see myself doing, to be honest with you. I love the job.
I mean, let's explain what happened today. So, we got there at 7 or so, got in service relatively quickly today.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
So about 7:30, grab some coffee.
Kick off. Hold on, we can't. The absolute butter backup job I did out of the garage. We started out with that.
Fantastic. Which, you know, if anybody of any importance is listening, I did spot you on the front of the rig, but nevertheless.
Yeah, you can see.
So we get in service, get some coffee. no, actually got some coffee, got in service. I can't remember what happened next. Oh, we went to a post. I
Hmm.
think we might have taken a call.
Hmm. I believe so. I can't remember what the first one was.
The first one we actually took, it was a dude he had blown his leg up, crashing his motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we took
Yep.
that dude, and then we went, and I think we had a refusal.
Hmm.
In any case, at some point it was about noon, and we went to Arby's and got that slapping Wagyu
Mhm.
burger,
Oh, it was beautiful.
which was
Well done by Arby's.
it was though. So my only complaint to Arby's is that the advertisement, the sign had it as mid-well, and mine was definitely well done.
Yeah, mine was well done.
I think one side was a little crispy, the cheese was a little crunchy, but
It was kind of low key good though.
that was good. I was into it. I thought that was on purpose at first, so
Right.
the other side wasn't. So I don't know. But then we go back to the post. I think we had about a 2.5 hour nap.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was wild.
I was out cold.
I don't
but
really
then-
remember the time frame for that.
no. But then, a few more calls and day's over. Like what other gig? Because like if you're a cop, you're going house to house to house, like call to call to call, especially in this city.
Right.
The fire guys, they're just at the station doing chores and stuff. I've been involved in that gig too. There's a lot of busy work that goes on and training and drilling, but
Right.
we're really the only ones that just get kicked out to go hang out for
Mhm.
the day. I don't understand what could possibly be bad about that gig.
No, I mean it's great. I mean, we definitely have the autonomy to kind of, make our own schedule for the day, between calls and stuff like that. We get to run errands and stuff from time to time if we have
Yeah.
to,
Yep.
you know.
I don't know. It's wild. I don't know how.
Lots of great barbecue in the summertime.
Oh yeah, shout out world class.
World class.
$20 on a brisket sandwich. Well, it's 16, but
16. But you got a tip.
you got a tip. They're making their livelihood on that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm telling you, dude, it's a good city to work in. I don't know. I don't know how people would be like, I would never want to do this.
Right. Especially in our city. Like the amount of people that we hear talking about how they don't want to be there and, I don't want to be at work today. And like we kind of have it made as EMS providers.
We fully do. I don't know. I just can't get with not wanting to do it. But,
Right.
Also, the only thing I've really ever done other than the Army. So, as far as like
Right.
grown people jobs, I don't know that it's necessarily a grown up job, but
No.
sure is dope.
Yes, it is. Best.
So, I mean, also too, I think people know this who know us, but we recently made the move of a lifetime.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah. With like everything about it. Like
Yeah.
fun.
I can't find a single complaint. Honestly, it's been pretty smooth sailing so far.
Yeah,
Smooth
man.
transition. Now that we're back together, it's just,
It's
the normal.
the normal, better than everybody scenario.
Right. Absolutely.
I feel like that's not going to be so well accepted at this agency.
Probably not. But,
Yeah, that's
gotta give it
okay.
time.
It's all right.
Gotta give it time, prove it to be true. And then,
Prove it to be true. It sounds like it's a known fact. Just some people haven't been well educated.
absolutely.
They just need to be retrained. What else? So, okay, here's something. We'll dive in because this is a church podcast. And you have some lifetime in education in this realm. So the other day, we won't be dropping any names, but we were asked by an individual if you can be Christian and I can't remember. What did he say?
A narcissist.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Uh,
You can be Christian and be a lot of things too.
Right.
It's not like it's a perfected craft.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, everybody's got something going on. I don't think narcissists are trying to be narcissists. I don't think that's
No,
the thing.
seriously, dude. I don't think that's something that you set out to be.
Right.
Maybe, I don't know. I just think that it is what it is.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's just such a so weird.
I don't know
question.
why the difficulty of it and the difficulty to wrap your head around, like for people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? To wrap their head around Christianity as if it's like, because I think the misconception is like the whole entirety of it is just like behavior modification kind of rules
Right.
thing. And that's just not been the case.
Absolutely not. No.
You know?
No, it's not. And I mean, back to the narcissism and Christian thing. I mean, no sin is, greater than the other. I
Right.
mean,
I mean,
no matter
the Catholics, but
well, that's true.
they have
That
the
is
levels.
true.
But still, yeah, you're right. It's one thing is not greater than the other thing, like sin management, if you will, like where you're trying to be. I think the idea behind the question was like where you're trying to put out this image that you're this, Mr. and Mrs. Pious, and then, but I'm, behind the scenes, that's not the case.
Right.
I think that people would find that that's very typical, not just in church, but in life. People are putting their best foot forward.
Absolutely.
In the public eye.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Everybody's, got their different personalities for their different, groups of friends, and
everyone got their Instagram smile that they're throwing up.
Yep.
Which is weird. As a little rabbit hole here. Have you ever seen people and they have different smiles, like on Instagram? It's just something, this little side hobby of mine. Or I look at people, I'm like, dude, that's not how you really smile in real life.
Right. Yeah, they got their camera smile and then their snide smile. I don't know.
It's so crazy. It's crazy.
Is.
I don't know, man. You talk about hockey. What's going on in the hockey world?
Not a lot tonight. No games tonight. Avalanche are in the final for the cup.
Avalanche are going to win the cup.
Yes, they are. I don't see either of the other Eastern Conference teams.
No, dude. I think that sometimes you should be able to concede, like golf.
I think so too.
I think like whoever wins out of the East should be like, just pick it up.
Right. Yeah, I think it's going to be a long season in the Eastern Conference, or a long final in the Eastern Conference.
What game are they on?
Last night was game 4, and they tied it up. So each team has 2. I think it's going to be long, drawn out 7-game series.
Avalanche 1 and 4.
Yep. Right? So they'll probably get a 6-day little breather.
This is going to be painful.
It is
painful to watch if you're a New York fan or a Tampa Bay fan.
Right.
I'm really
stoked. I think Tampa will hold their own. Right. I think Tampa will hold their own a little bit more than the Rangers will, honestly.
Yeah.
Against them. Yeah.
Why is that? More experience in the
final. I mean, they've been there and they've won it the past 3 years. And I mean, there's no better goalie in the world than Andrei Vasilevsky. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
plus Kucherov and Hedman and Sergachev and Stamkos and all those dudes.
Yeah. I don't know. That goalie got a 3 ring up on him. We saw him in Boston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Sure did. But I don't know. Yeah. No, it's wild. I thought I knew forever that, so the NBA, you know how they line up in the playoffs? seemed like hockey was always over first, and there was more basketball to go.
Right.
But now there's only a couple
Yeah.
of teams, and
Right. And with hockey too, with the COVID and all that stuff, they
Oh,
kind of
that's
like
right.
messed up the past few seasons. So it's still like kind of pushed forward. It usually would be over by now, or be really close to being over.
They did a full season this year, right? Or was it?
Yeah, but there was like if because of the ending of last season, it would have overlapped somehow. It wouldn't have given them enough time off between seasons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Dang, dude.
Fingers are healing nicely.
Oh yes, just tell everybody what you did. What, like, I don't understand, because I haven't
Dude.
got the full story. I don't understand how you would slice them that badly. Were you trying to like reef it open with your hand?
Yeah, dude. It was pretty gnarly. So I was opening a can of dog food for my dog. Can opener stopped working, probably with about a quarter of the can left to open. So I thought it'd be a good idea to like pry it open with my fingers. And I ended up getting 14 stitches in my fingers there, but they're out now. It's healing up nicely.
Yeah.
The feeling is starting to come back to the tip of my fingers slowly. So
You sent me that picture too. I was like, what in the world? Yeah.
it was wild. Shout out to Hurley Medical Center. ER
Yeah,
staff,
dude.
you were great.
Dr. Yagi for no look removing them.
Oh, dude, that was
I don't know
fantastic.
where my glasses are. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I
swinging
offered to
his-
let him use mine.
Yeah, dude. And he's in there, can't see what he's doing, but swinging that scalpel around.
Yeah, dude, that was gnarly. That was terrifying. Dude, my hand, like, it didn't even hurt, but did you see my hand shaking?
Yeah.
What was
just-
that?
But just from holding your hand in that position, my hands do
Right.
too.
It was
Well, my hands
wild.
shake because I'm aged. but like, yeah, if I hold it in a certain position, they just tremor. That's all that
Right. It's probably because you broke your neck.
was. Yeah.
It's probably not good. But whatever. You know,
I mean, whatever. Like, if I think we're good now. I think we're out of the woods as
probably.
far as the neck goes.
Yeah, I feel like if something was gonna happen, it already would have, for sure.
I
Especially
would
when you
probably
got
have it
kicked
when it
in
was
the neck.
fresh. Oh yeah, and that dude scissor kicked me.
Yeah.
Dude, we've been on some wild calls.
Dude, we
That-
really have.
But that was my favorite. That seizure
Yeah,
kid.
that was a good one.
I'll run around the neighborhood in his chonies.
Yeah. And he ran into the basement first. But he felt cornered, I think, because he got violent pretty quickly on that one.
Yeah. We had that young gentleman today that was a fan of the ambulance.
Yeah. Yeah. He was
Evidently
cool
named
though.
Cops.
Absolutely.
He was stoked. I think they were stifling his joy.
I think so too. You know, I was gonna let him get in, take a little look around.
Heck yeah, dude. Let him climb in, man. You probably would have never got out, but that's all right.
Probably.
Just rode around with a dude in there.
That's all right. We're allowed to have third riders, I think.
I don't think there's a yeah. Dude, that'd be so funny.
That
Yeah,
would have been awesome.
just get one of the town vagrants or a dude off a group home and just strap him into the harness and just ride around with him all day.
Absolutely. That'd be so cool.
I wonder what kind of trouble we'd get in.
Probably
It'd probably be
worth it.
significant.
Yeah. Risk to reward though.
Oh, it'd be epic.
It'd be so good.
All-time story. Yeah, man. So some things we got going on with Freedom Center Church. So they do their kids like VBS, I guess it would have been back in the day. This Explore camp they're doing. But what they do, they make a contest every night of having the kids bring in like not money offering, but stuff. So they're gonna build up a bunch of like bags of snacks and stuff like that for the EMS first responder community.
Oh, that's super cool.
So we'll have that going on. Gonna make some type of something on 4th of July. By we, I mean you and me.
Right.
I don't know, got all kinds of stuff coming.
Yeah, we got to figure out what to do for that.
I think we should make some breakfast burritos, dude.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We could do like the sausage, egg, and cheese, and the bacon, egg, and cheese, and we for sure
We
could
should
do
do some chorizo. Oh yeah, dude. Come
I
on.
just bought a bunch of chorizo from Sam's. Like,
Do they make like
six-pack.
impossible sausage or anything like that? In case anybody.
Dude, but even if
I'm
you,
trying that.
well, we got to get. There's no is there vegan eggs? Because you
I think
couldn't
there
put,
are.
like, there'd be no point because eggs is still meat, right? It's poultry.
I think quail eggs are vegan.
How in the
I
heck?
don't know. Dude, I don't know. They're smaller. I don't know.
We could make like kale and impossible and stuff.
You
all
probably do something like
weird
that.
Computer generated meat.
They have that. They do have the vegan egg. It's like literally in a squeeze bottle, I think. I think I've seen it before or a commercial for it.
That's so
I'll text it
gnarly.
to you.
You know they do. They have it, but that's weird. But we could do that. We'll make some vegan ones.
We'll make like one or two. I'm sure somebody's gonna want them.
We'll find out. We'll find out how many vegans work. Dude, so when my younger brother he went through where he was for a long time. He's vegan now, but he was a vegetarian. So what I would do all the time is like we would order him pizzas. We'd be getting pizza, and all the time my mom would be like, order pizzas or whatever. And so I'd order his because he was a veggie, so he'd eat cheese and stuff still. But I'd get him to put pepperoni under the cheese. So
That's genius.
So there's so many things I've done to that dude. That was the big one. I used to put his, like, if he would piss me off, I'd put his car on in Auto Trader for cheap, like $200 out the door.
Yeah, I've done that to people with motorcycles before, like list their bike for like $1,000.
Oh yeah, you have to, man.
Absolutely.
People get wily. You gotta bust them down some. All right.
Not going too bad, I guess, for a podcast with no plan.
I typically don't have a plan, man. I typically just wing it. There's no reason for a plan. Most of the ones I listen to, there's no plan.
Right on.
So yeah, anyway, what we got going on? Nothing, just the rest of the week.
Yeah, nothing really.
Our regularly scheduled shift will start happening soon.
Right.
7:30 is going to be all right, man.
It's going to be cool. I'm excited to sleep in a little bit. How long have we been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning or however? I don't know what time you get up, but I got to get up at like 4.
Well, when we were getting up then, I was only driving about 3 miles.
Yeah, that's true.
But now I got to get up. I get up now like at 5:30. Or stuff like that. I need to be up a little bit before I go. I can't just like wake up, roll into my uniform, and spring into action, dude. That would kill.
Oh, see, that's exactly what I do.
No, dude.
Gotta maximize the sleep time.
No. I mean, I do as best I can, but I gotta have some time. I'm telling you, I'd run somebody over. I'd probably drive across someone's lawn if I tried to just. I would like smash my garbage cans on Wednesdays and all that stuff.
Right.
Anyway. Well, that's it, man.
Boy, have we driven over some lawns in our past together. Was that me and you that off-roaded at the certain apartment complex in Flint, or was that me and Snyder?
That's probably you and Snyder.
Oh yeah.
We did get high centered in those ruts, man. With that kid's having seizures. Remember that?
Oh yeah. That was gnarly.
That was gnarly.
Almost bottomed out in there.
Oh, yeah, it did. I was stuck on the thing. because that
Oh
cop,
yeah.
that sheriff dude was like,
He smashed
just-
us out of the hole.
just back us up. I'm like, dude, like you were at the end of the driveway. I can't just barrel through here, dude. And then, oh God.
I forgot about that one. The most terrifying part of that is I was like still half asleep through all of it. I was like, looking through the little
That kid
hole
was
in
sick too,
the
man.
ambulance.
Was
Yeah, he
not? He
was.
sees like the whole time, didn't he?
He sees the whole time, yeah.
Yeah, dude, because we took that dude to Health Park. And then our next call was to Hurley, and another agency had brought him from Health Park to Hurley just that quick. He
Right.
was tubed and stuff.
Yeah. Nothing was stopping it.
No.
On the way there.
Yeah. Sometimes, man. Sometimes it gets crazy.
Yes, it does.
But like, why? I don't see. Still, to kind of bring it back around, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to like involve yourself in that stuff where you're like, it could be nothing. It could be, just
right.
utter nonsense, and they're riding in the jump seat, or
right.
like you're
but there's always an experience that goes along with even that.
Oh yeah,
it's always a good time.
We got some amazing Flint vagrants.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. It's fascinating, actually.
It is. The greatest of all time, man, is Mr. Lane with his "Actually, gentlemen,
yes.
I was smoking crack when you arrived."
Yeah.
Crack
Yeah.
apparently helps.
I thought I could smell that.
Helps with the Crohn's.
Right. Yes, it does. Oh, good Lord.
Anyways, well, all right, we'll wrap it up. Next time, I think we're going to figure out a way to record a show live from the front of the ambulance.
Yes, that'll be the bet right there. I think that's the ticket.
Dude. We'll get some of that going. I think in the future we should get a little set, a little studio, get some more.
Right.
Get some stuff going. So, all right.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, next time on the rig episode, it'll be nice to not have my phone. I don't like looking at myself, so this has been super weird the entire time. Making my ADHD kick in.
Yeah, I don't know how we'll do that. We'll figure it out. We should do like that karaoke cab thing and just get cameras all in the whole front.
God.
That we wouldn't see ourselves, but it'd be.
That's true. Yeah, I guess that'd be better. I wouldn't have to, see it. So
we'll figure it out. I need to get some mics.
Yeah. I have some mics, so just depending on what we need.
Yeah.
So.
Well, all right. Well, thanks for jumping on.
Right. Hey, dude, no problem. So I always feel like I'm a useless kid. I never know what to talk about or anything.
Oh, this is all we do anyways, dude. It's just we get on here and rap about nothing a lot of the time, unless I can find somebody with a story to tell.
Right.
Who should we get on? Who are some people?
I mean, we could maybe see if Les will come on.
Les Remington?
No.
Oh no, Les.
Yeah. we gotta have like an old timer feature every once in a while where we bring in an old guy to talk about the old days.
Man, I sincerely, I feel
see if
bad
we can get
that
Frank
so many
on.
of you guys missed the old days.
Right.
That you weren't here for all that. Well, that was like the Wild West for sure.
Yeah, that's what I hear. It's been a good time. We gotta see if we can get Frank on or something, maybe. I don't know if he'll commune with us still. Oh, good point. Good point. That'd be a good hockey episode. No, but Byers would be cool.
Yeah, Byers would be cool.
I don't know if he'll still talk to us, but
I'm sure he will. Maybe.
Maybe.
Mr. Down Logan on the episode.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be fantastic. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do a live episode. We just include whoever we're taking to the hospital.
As long as you don't see their face.
Stick a microphone in their face. Oh.
All right, we're doing this episode right now, and I'm going to put this 18 gauge IV in your arm.
Yep. Absolutely.
That'd be wild. Anyway, all right, man. So thank you to Freedom Center Church for your continued support, and thanks to our listeners. See you guys next time.